I am so trying to get on here. How y'all doing? I usually don't do this. My second time coming on here, and I just came back from the store, and this R. Kelly stuff will wear you out. You hear me? Always something. Always something. So many people, you know, feel that it's so right. Hold on one second, y'all. I gotta put this thing on stand. Damn, I don't understand. Something is not right here. Oh, I see it's not right. Okay, I'm back. Had to put this on the stand. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Once again, I'm on here. I don't know if I'm on, whatever. I usually don't come back like this in the evening and try to handle my business or whatever. But I'm just so right now disappointed, a little upset on some things that I've been seeing going on these YouTube streets. Okay. On the Let me just get rid of some stuff and I'll be back with my conversation with you. Okay. This happens. Okay. Give me a second. I want to speak to you again briefly. This stuff will wear you out. Okay. Let me start back from the beginning of what I was saying. The live that I did earlier, I seen it was a lot of chop, chop, chop stuff going on. There was a lot of, my video was kind of like I wasn't clear in a lot of things I was saying. I wasn't clear. People couldn't really hear the conversation very well because I heard it was so much breaking up in the conversation. Like when you're on the cell phone, maybe it was something wrong with the Wi-Fi here, or whatever. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. But anyway, what I was saying in part of that discussion is that I am so tired of people so desperate that they will lie to say they connected to this man for whatever reason. I don't know what their reasons for doing this for. I know I'm in support for Robert Sylvester Kelly, but I'm not gonna lie and say I'm a family member to make it like, hey, this is gonna help R. Kelly. Especially even when the government is doing wrong. By the way, they're charging him, over him, and the things that took place to his arrest. Um, how they trialed him in the public. And I know people want to, humanize R. Kelly and do what they have to do to humanize him, but do it in the right way to humanize him. You don't have to lie and say you are related to him. You don't have to lie and say you are protecting the family or whatever you're working. Some my connection here. I don't know if I should end this stream because I'm having so much technical difficulty right now. This might be a little. Let me see. I don't even have my phone with me right now. Oh my God! So I can see something another way. This is what I'll do. I'm back. I'm trying to see if I'm having a bad connection here. And I think I am. Just hang in there with me, y'all. Let me see something. I gotta go get my phone. Okay. Okay. I don't know anybody, but let me stop talking anyway because I want to get this video out there. Anyway, what I'm trying to say here is about these desperate lies that people are saying and connecting themselves to Robert Sylvester Kelly. Just stop. Just stop. He's been through enough. He's already through a trial that was putting him out there as this sex demon and then getting sentenced to 30 years. I understand that this is horrific what the government has done and how they present this trial, this case against R. Kelly, and the way they went about doing it, and false witnesses, and the things that they added on to him, and the things they put out there in the media about him, the things they did on the docu series, the lies, the docu lie series. everything. Yes, they lied. And the thing is that that's how desperate they went to take down R. Kelly. Now, just because they did what they did, don't mean we have to do what they did. You understand? We don't have to lie and be desperate because we feel confident in what we believe in his civil rights and also his due process rights, and we believe that he's a human being and that he didn't do all these horrible things that they said he did to these women, and also making it sound even more of the fact that he needs to be in jail, even saying he's with a child, with children. Okay, so we got to feel confident in what we fighting for, coming with nothing but the truth and what we believe in. And that's what we fighting for, is the truth. We don't have to make up things or attach ourselves and say we relatives. I know I'm not a relative. I don't ever even met the man, like been in the man's personal space like that, only besides in a concert or whatever. But having a conversation with him, being around him at parties, being in his home, sitting at the table eating with his family, getting to be around them as well, his friends and relatives, whatever. I'm not going to sit up here and sit and tell you that lie just so that you people can come to either my channel, to be a subscriber to my channel so I can build up my channel or whatever. That's probably why my channel ain't growing, because I'm not lying. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here pretending to be somebody that I'm really not. I told you some things about me and my background, whatever, or whatever, but I'm not sitting up here lying to you to help get R. Kelly free. And I believe that these people that's doing this is so desperate and they being reckless while they're doing it to help R. Kelly. This is not going to help R. Kelly. This is going to even put R. Kelly more on him than he can bear to identify these people. Okay? And they're going to flip it on him. And people need to understand that his attorney came publicly to the media and stated that R. Kelly has only one sister who he has been estranged from for many years. They don't even have any communication with each other. They don't have any kind of relationship or whatever with each other. So why do these women go on an interview in the UK or whatever to claim and still identify themselves as R. Kelly's sisters, to talk about his trial and to talk about the injustice being done to him? All they got to say is that we are his supporters and we are his church family members or whatever, if that's the relationship they may have with R. Kelly. Don't sit up there lying saying you his family members, because you making it more worse than what it already is. Even when the attorney already put it out there and said that you're not his sisters, his attorney. Now y'all making it look bad for R. Kelly. I'm not going to sit here and support that. You know who I blame the most, and I mess with her, and I don't go to her channel? Rogers, because now she's running around here because she got what she wanted, a channel, and I know she's working behind the scene not to help R. Kelly. Y'all need to use your common sense. I've been watching this whole thing from the beginning of how these people were introduced on this fight for R. Kelly and the people they were connected to. And then they had fallen outs with each other. Dr. Rice was the first one to bring it to our attention. These women were not related to him, but we ignored that. We thought Dr. Rice was the informant working for the feds, and he was trying to give us all the warnings that he could possibly get until they started coming for Dr. Rice. And ain't nobody gonna tell me I'm here just making shit up. You know? I remember when they came to his platform, and who they came to his platform with. I know she watching my video. She over here roaming around, peeking in or whatever, or somebody running over there telling her what McCasey McDaniel was saying. Ain't no hate here. I'm just speaking the truth. Ain't no hate here. Just speaking the truth. Watched all these people's shadiness and they shady moves. And she's staying herself away from it because she used to be rocking with them hard, going places. They probably still rock together, who knows? And they working with her to do some of the damage they doing right now to R. Kelly's trial that's ready to take place in Chicago next month. And trying to keep herself clean. Some things I could get mad at Levi about. I mean, Levi, he's a liar. He lied too. And he said he was R. Kelly's cousin. And acting crazy out here. But this part that he just said, I can touch and agree with him on that. About this individual. Because she was on Dr. Rice's platform. She's the one who brought those sisters on Dr. Rice's platform. And after that, she went to Faze's platform. Introducing these women as R. Kelly's family members. She ain't got me fooled. Oh, yeah, she just peeked on in here. Yeah, uh-huh. Got close to R. Kelly supporters, hanging out with some of the R. Kelly supporters at these rallies and at the picnics and at the barbecues and on the bus and all that crazy stuff. Now she's so squeaky clean. And all of y'all running over there to her channel. She even got half of the whole old cop people over there. Y'all better wake up. These people are not for R. Kelly, and they on here, and they were planted here by the government to put more on R. Kelly's trial, to put more against R. Kelly and everything else, because they sitting up here telling you lies that they connected to this man. You know, this you see just went down with Don Russell, Dubowski Gun. Well, they ain't get Levi yet. But it's coming, maybe. I don't know. It may come, may not come. Who knows? But I'm just putting it out there, and I'm letting y'all know. Y'all rocking with these platforms, and these people are not who you think they are in favor of R. Kelly. Right before this time is about to happen, I was going out here doing interviews on platforms and getting on mainline interviews. Hey, Irish Soulful Kelly, thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. You've been rocking with me, and you know the truth. They rather run to these big platforms that think they are Kelly supporters, and they really doing some justification. They justifying R. Kelly. They putting more on against him. Hey, from Dublin, yeah, sitting on the interview right there in somewhere in Europe or in London or something on a platform. And introducing themselves as R. Kelly sisters. And some people are even going with it. Well, I'm for R. Kelly and I don't care who they are because they are representing for him. No, they are they really? Are they really? When his attorney already you gonna make Jennifer look stupid. His attorney, Jennifer, who everybody's been rooting for to help R. Kelly, making her look stupid when she went on an interview and already gave a statement that R. Kelly only has one sister and two brothers. They're not here right now. Go watch that interview or Jennifer Lopez. I'm saying Jennifer Lopez. Sorry, Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Bonjean spoke. She knows. She's his attorney. The government knows that. Don't play this thing out. They know they ain't related to R. Kelly. They knew that from the beginning. And y'all still running on their platform. Jennifer Bonjean already did her part. She already told y'all. which she's here to do her job and to for her client. But y'all messing it up for her too, doing all of it and being supporting this type of stuff. Stay off that. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. Let me shut up. Let me just shut up. Because I already said it and I already told you, and I've been telling you time and time again. Exactly. And they were standing right behind her when she said it. So what does that tell you? People making sure they get to every trial, to all these trials. They even hired fake private investigators and everything, putting them out here on platforms to say that he investigated this stuff, playing these little games around this whole thing. The woman, Jennifer Bongine, who is R. Kelly's appealing attorney, already made the statement. They are not his sisters. Speaking for R. Kelly, okay? She's right now multitasking. She is now his PR. She's speaking to the public. But y'all supposed to be in support for Robert Sylvester Kelly, and y'all following the foolishness. And then the fake doctor. She might got a doctor's degree or whatever. I don't know. Maybe she do have one. But claiming that she was supposed to be here to be helping protecting the dynamics of his family. But she going along with the fake sister story too. And she had it going on her platform. And the only thing I was thinking is they were his Christian sisters in the beginning. But once Jennifer Bongine spoke and said they are not his sisters, why didn't they follow that? Why they got to still go out there and their mouth and open their mouth trying to call themselves defending R. Kelly? While his professional attorneys are out here to defend R. Kelly. And all we got to do is listen, support, but not with lies. Do it with dignity. Do it with class. Not with making any threats to anybody. Not harassing people and trying to threaten them and stalking them and all that other stuff. That's not supporting R. Kelly. This really breaks my heart. This has really got me pissed off. I don't come back and do a live after I did a live and spoke on these things. And then I got to come back and speak on it again because it's going all around. It's now all over videos. People even putting in their titles that R. Kelly sisters has spoken. They are not his sisters. Stop telling that lie. His attorney already said it's not his sisters. They're just trying to bring this video out. So this video will get to some of the people who's being fooled by some of this stuff that are real, people that really want to support R. Kelly, and they want to be careful about who platforms they go on and the people they get themselves attached with. Around this R. Kelly stuff. We seen just what happened to Dabowski gun, but he still got his supporters out there. People still whatever. And this man's up here, and I ain't gonna say. I just said that, Tracy. I'm glad you saw it too. The fake doctor, Dr. Rogers. She ain't innocent. She is not innocent, y'all. That woman is not in favor of R. Kelly. She just playing you. And neither is the other one that hiding behind the camera or whatever. And I believe they all might know each other. They all was assigned to do certain things. So she already said it herself. They was all assigned to do things for R. Kelly. They was all assigned, but not by R. Kelly. They was assigned by somebody else, but it wasn't R. Kelly. The fake doctor said that. I don't know if that video was still up when she was talking, when they was dragging Dr. Rice and calling him Uncle Ben and the informant. And he you know what I'm saying? When they were dragging, they all ganged up on Dr. Rice, calling him Uncle been, oh yeah, he did this, oh he dressing up around like he want to be R. Kelly, he want to get some young girls, and it was just so much going on. But I just Dr. Rice's defense. You know what I'm saying? Because they was all rocking with him at one time. So was sisters. So was Dr. Rogers. She the one who brought them on his platform. She the one that brought them to Phase's platform. Phase is off the scene, on and off the scene. She gonna change the channel name, her handle to now Black Link Magazine or some shit like that. You know, she used to have a lot of stuff going on, content on R. Kelly. Then all of a sudden, this stuff started happening, and Dana, whatever. I ain't gonna bring him up and leave that alone. But I'm just saying, watch how these people been moving and how they've been acting on this stuff. None of them come over here to support my channel, so I don't give a shoot. They might come in here, but they don't come. You know what I'm saying? They don't support my channel. You understand? They're here to see what I'm saying about them, and what I'm doing is so they can take it to their platform and they go say what they gotta say here. That's what I'm gonna say. What I gotta say here, okay? And I'm saying, speaking from the God honest truth. I'm not lying to you people. People are not who you think they are. They are not in favor of R. Kelly. They were planted here as to work for the government, to get into the R. Kelly group, to infiltrate the R. Kelly group, make you believe that, telling you lies, that they family members, telling you lies, that they working as some family security or whatever like that. They telling you lies, that they here to be private investigators for R. Kelly. They telling you lies. They playing on your feelings, on your emotions and everything else. I don't believe these people are. I know who I am, but I don't know who they are. Okay? They was rocking. Oh, let's not forget, what's his name again? Daryl Davy Powder, whatever, who was supposed to have got himself close to R. Kelly while R. Kelly was doing interviews and being around R. Kelly when R. Kelly was on the court and all that other stuff. And he got out there to say he was R. Kelly's PR. He said he was R. Kelly's PR or whatever like that, and went on platforms talking about, you know, what was going on. And then came out and bust out if it was my daughter. And I would never allow my daughter, whatever he had said, and everybody said, whoa, this man, he, you know, it came out. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden he was all with the two sisters, the fake sisters, and with Dr. Rogers and with Phases, and they taking pictures over the courthouse and everything, showing that some real supporters for Robinson. Girl, boy, y'all should have been paying. Yeah, I've been paying attention. I've been paying attention on these people that got these platforms. And R. Kelly supporters running over there, following them. Well, if you over there following them, you ain't no R. Kelly supporter. I can tell you that much. Only very few people, platforms that are truly here for the truth. And ain't lying about it, ain't scamming you out of your money or whatever. They ain't asking you for your money. They ain't putting out no false information about R. Kelly. Only very few platforms that I had to shut some down. I just like, they messy, they reckless. They are so messy and they so reckless. And some of you just want to be around drama, want to be entertained by it. But hey, yeah, I go to his channel too, Tracy. He's trying to do his due diligence. You know, he's trying. You know, I support his channel because he try to, you know, get people awareness out there and talk about what's going on around these crooked people that been attaching themselves around this man. Who's been really attaching themselves around this man, and they not really who they say telling you who they are. But because I got a low number of subscribers and a low channel here, I'm low budget over here. That's okay because I know I'm innocent. I know R. Kelly also innocent around the stuff these people are out here doing. I'm praying and hoping, and I'm here and standing in the gap for him that these people don't mess it up for him. You know what I'm saying? I just praying that that's why I came to do this video for the second time. Because the first one I was doing, I was talking on what happened today and wanted to bring something about some of the things I could remember from what I know and the things I experienced and to share that too. And to help you people out. And I said what I said when I did the channel, who I did the channel for. And it's been about him. I mean, I talk about other things too, but him solely I was here for. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Not for the bloggers that's claimed to be Robert Sylvester Kelly, but for, and I move around to get information and everything with a lot of stuff that's going on. Keep you informed and updated, and then try to tell you, watch out for the snakes slithering around, watch out for these platforms. Watch them. See, some of y'all may be new to this because somebody, y'all just getting to know about what's going on around R. Kelly after the trial and his 30 years sentencing and everything. Some of y'all just new, but I just called out. I'm just telling you, watch these people. Dr. Carolina Diamond, she ain't no Robert Sylvester Kelly platform, and she's not here to support him. She here to make sure he stay 30 years and probably even more. See, if you know her story on what she said, what would make you think she would be on this for Robert Sylvester Kelly if you know her story? When people tell you who they are, believe them. She told her story. But some of y'all still fell for it and following it. I was following her for a while until I saw that shady thing she did to Dr. Rice. And I was like, whoa, she doing this to Dr. Rice. Wasn't I introduced to her from Dr. Rice's channel? Wasn't she the one who brought Lisa and Song to his platform? Wasn't she, then she went to Phase's platform, and then all of a sudden she got caught up, and then all of a sudden how she got so close to Daryl Johnson and the guy that was just caught in scams of taking money from people, investments or whatever like that. Even though I know media could be lying and pumping shit up because he was somehow connected to our, that's the way I was looking at it. But still, in all, these people something ain't right about these people. Something ain't right. But at least if they are here to work for R. Kelly, why they gotta lie? Why they lying and say they family members? And even after his attorney, and that's the part that I caught on, like, his attorney just said he only got one sister. She didn't say anything about a sister, half sisters, or anything. She just said one biological sister, and being biological, that includes half sisters. Okay? One biological sister. That includes half sisters. All of a sudden, R. Kelly got in some trouble, and all of a sudden, these family members just pop up and say they were they before he even got to the point when he was arrested. And where was when he went to trial first, and he was taken in for he went to trial in 2002 and 2008. Nobody ever heard of him. All of a sudden, now they became R. Kelly's half sisters, his father's side. And his mother name is Kelly. Thank you for clearing that up, Tracy. Thank you for being vigilant. Thank you for being using wisdom. Thank you. I know I'm not crazy. I know I'm not the only person who saw all of this and heard all of this and watched all of this. That this man is not related to these people, and they only in this for I don't know what their motive is, but I didn't see these people before. I didn't see no sisters, Cassandra and Lisa, in the 2002 trial. In 2008, I didn't see them in 2016. I didn't even see them on Surviving R. Kelly and none of that. You know what I'm saying? To even try to shut down and get a channel up or whatever and shut it down and say, look, they trying to railroad my brother. They trying to go after him. We are his family. We know he didn't do these things. Where were they? All of a sudden now, R. Kelly's locked up, R. Kelly's in jail, R. Kelly's been sentenced to 30 years in prison. That's more than a life sentence. And then on top of that, all of a sudden now they going on these platforms. They trying to do interviews. They trying to say they're his sisters. They trying to clear something. I don't know. I can't be that stupid. I just hope to God, you people ain't that stupid. Thank you, Ashley. And even Bruce, his own brothers, came to the conference. Thank you for sharing that, Ashley. Please let's respect Bruce Kelly and Carrie Kelly. They said R. Kelly's biological brothers. Levi is not their cousin, and the two sisters are not related to them. And not related to R. Kelly. And they got a very small family, so they know who they know is their family. Oh, they changed it. Are they married into the Kelly family? And their name was changed. I don't. What? They got a third sister now, Ashley. Now they got a little younger sister now called Elizabeth, who's coming out and saying she's R. Kelly's sister. That's their baby sister. Lord Jesus. Where's the whole thing? All right, if they are Kelly's sisters, where's Auntie, the mother or the father, or whoever's related to R. Kelly that made them sisters? Where is the father's people? The father, I don't know if he died or whatever. Where is the uncles and everybody else on this to say that they are related to R. Kelly? Other family members. Where are the the side, right? Their father don't have R. Kelly's father don't have no brothers, no sisters, and some elderly that might still be around. Where are the nieces and the nephews and the kids of the family that can remember Uncle Rob and know that that's Uncle Rob? And where, if these are family members of Rob and Sylvester Kelly, the real family members ain't out here, okay? Because dynamics are in families. People have some things going on, and some family members' feelings got hurt a long time ago. They still in a grudge. Well, Warren, the last name Warren. The last names are Warrens. So the name changed to Kelly. How was their names changed? Was it changed through marriage? Was it changed through how their names became Kelly? Both of their names became Kelly, and they were Warren. And if R. Kelly's cake has his mother's name, his father's name, he never revealed who his father's name is. But we gotta wait until Jennifer Bonjean comes out and have to come back to clear this mess up. Because I know she's not going to want to lose a case. Okay? And she don't want to have to fight too long. Because there's so much other fights got to be done out there, and this stuff is becoming too messy. With family members going on interviews, or fake family members. Let me go back. Fake family members going on interviews. Even if they wanted to do that, Ashley, let me say it like this: it would have been better off for them just saying we his Christian sisters. Even if they wanted to do that, all they had to do was say I'm his sister in Christ. because this is a Christian fight. This is me looking at somebody who's in trouble and how he was treated unfairly and unjustly or whatever. I'm being now my Christian heart. That's my brother in Christ. It could be my brother. It could be my father. It could be my nephew. It could be any man in my family who might have made it to become a superstar. And all of a sudden, they got in some trouble, and people put more lies into it and made it stretch bigger than really some things. Or some people were just jealous of him and want to take his career away and want to take him down and just want to slander him and just destroy him and do all kind of wicked, evil things that they could possibly think of to do. So there's a way she could have came and said they were somehow connected to him, but do it in the righteous way, do it in a Christian way, do it without being so desperate, do it with dignity, do it with confidence, and believe in his innocence. But you don't got to go lying. Oh, so his doctor even said he only got one sister. So if his attorney is out here speaking publicly for him, that's R. Kelly. If his attorney, Ron Jean, is making a public statement for him, that's his voice speaking. He's speaking through Jennifer Bonjean. Those are not his sisters. He said it. He was told to stay quiet until his way. He can't talk to the public right now because anything he say or do, they're going to use it against him. So the people that's out here doing it, they use it against him because they speaking on his behalf, and he did not hire these people. He did not ask these people. He did not give these people any permission to speak on his behalf as being relatives of his. I don't think so. Because of the way they've been moving and the way they've been acting. I don't think so. And his attorney even said that she didn't want her client to speak publicly right now because she said that she had to stop him. She wanted to stop him because she says not right now. She wants him because they're going to take whatever he say and they're going to twist it just like they did to the Gayle King show. They took what he said, oh yeah, he slept with young girls. And even when they was trying to catch him on interviews and ask him, and he said, how old you talking about? Teenagers. Okay. They took that and they made it seem like he's guilty. He slept with young girls. Yes, he's saying, what ages are you talking about? Because if you're saying anything that is legal, no, I haven't slept with any teenagers or anything young. Because they could make themselves say they 21 years old or grown ass women and everything else like that. No, he hasn't slept with a teenager. He is calling a little girl. Let me get this. No, no. And back when he first came out, of course, I mean, an 18-year-old would have been fine for R. Kelly. I mean, he was, what, 24 at the time, 22, 23. Come on. And they're going to say just because she was maybe a few years younger, maybe in her early teens, late teens, that she was too old for R. Kelly. I know a 16-year-old right now who's dating a 24-year-old man, and her mother is okay, and her parents is okay with it. And when I was in high school, I saw some whatever teenage so-called you want to consider teenagers. They said, but it doesn't make it right. It's right for her. It's right for her. It was consensual with her. She want to be with him. Oh, he's playing with her head. Okay. It doesn't matter how old the woman gets. I mean, still, get to her head. Once it doesn't really matter. There's grown men and they still gullible, they still naive, they still get played, they still get, taken advantage of or whatever. grown ass women, 35, 40, whatever. Them women that was on that testifying against, they were consensually to be with him, but they still consider him of being a monster and this, that, and the other, because he didn't marry them or make them a wife, or he didn't, he had several other girlfriends and they couldn't handle it no more. So they still kind of bitter and angry and mad about it. So they lie and say, yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And their lives are messed up. Their lives are messed up because they don't know how to move on, forgive and move on. They messed themselves up. R. Kelly didn't do that to them. They did that to them. And they looking for to put the blame on him instead of cleansing themselves and saying they're the one who made the choice to be with him. And the relationship didn't go the way they wanted it to go. I could go on and on about a lot of stuff, but y'all got the message. Y'all get it. Fake Dr. Rogers, fake as hell, working for the government. And she do got a government job. For real. But it ain't a government job. Kelly, it's a government job to put his ass in the jail cell, in the prison. So y'all go ahead and believe that bullshit if y'all want to. That she's some real rider and fighter for Robert Kelly. And now she playing it, running her ass up there to DC. What's she going up there for? I don't know. I just saw the title of the video. I don't know. Y'all might have known because y'all probably was over there in her chat and over there listening to her and all that other stuff and getting fooled and all that shit, being deceived and and being mastermind and everything else like that. That woman, I think I got an idea why she moved. That divorce probably was been happening long time. Okay, long time. The marriage was over. It ain't just happened. Mm. It ain't just happened, y'all. Because when you feel you confident in what you're doing, and you know your heart is right in what you're doing, you ain't got to put nothing else out there to say, I know. You don't even have to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to put it out there. That this and this and that is going on in my life. Okay. To get people to believe you. The more people try to prove their innocence, the more guilty they are. Sometimes it's best not to say nothing. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dr. Rice, yeah, I'm saying Dr. Rice spoke to some real family members to get the truth. Somehow or the other, he must have spoke to Bruce, Kelly, or maybe even Teresa. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even Teresa. Mm. Dr. Rice took their interview. He took their interview down because he said they wasn't real sisters. And I remember that interview. It was around springtime when this R. Kelly surviving R. Kelly thing was still, people were still talking and still trying to say he should be this, that. Yeah. I remember when the surviving R. Kelly came out, Dr. Rice came out, and then he says, that was like when I was just getting familiar, getting around on these R. Kelly streets and finding all these R. Kelly channels and stuff coming up, popping up out of here and there and there. And his was one of them that came on. First, I started watching Nika at Night, and she done her thing professionally. She wasn't taking sides, but she did everything very neutral. She was just really like questioning things or whatever. She did a very good, she carried a good platform on topic and discussions on R. Kelly. So then all of a sudden all these other platforms started popping up and popping up and popping up, and I just started watching and listening to people how they feel. The community was talking about the surviving R. Kelly, and if these women were telling the truth, they weren't, they were lying. And there was so many holes in their stories and stuff. Hey, I Ride Solo, how you doing? Glad to see you back, dear. I'm glad to have him on, but ain't nobody been messing with me lately. Only people kept it going. Well, they didn't really like Greenberg, and I always remember them saying that they were looking to get rid of Greenberg. Well, Dr. Rogers was saying she didn't like Greenberg, and she just isn't feeling him real. I remember her saying something about how she didn't feel Greenberg was really helping R. Kelly. Okay. Remember the doctor came in with phases two. Remember when the sisters came on phases with that man with with dreads and that Daryl Johnson. Daryl Johnson. Oh, so Doc, wait a minute. That's a lie because Roger slept with Greenberg? Probably did. Ew. Oh, wait, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I need to go get my glasses, y'all, because I can't see the small print that's coming up on my screen. So hang in there with me. We're going to talk. Wait a minute, Ashley. Wait, hold on. I got to go get my glasses. Whew. All right, y'all, I'm back. Oh, my God. Thank you, Tracy. After phases, Dr. Rogers started her channel. I know I'm not crazy here, y'all. And I know I'm not telling y'all no lies. I'm not telling y'all no lies to build my channel. I'm not telling y'all no gossip. Excuse me. Whew. I need to go get a water. Where's my water? Hold on. I don't know about you guys. But I do enjoy my water to be room temperature. I just like my water. Except for when I'm outside. I need a nice cold water, but I love this water. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I would be surprised what these women do for fame and just to be famous and to get and for money and for clout. Some women would go to the lowest. their dignity, their self-respect, whatever, just to put a name out there for themselves, just to have the fame or whatever. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Actually, remember that motion that was sent to the judge on an anonymous address from Baltimore, saying they wanted the lawyers to withdraw. Tried to say R. Kelly told them to do the motion. That was dumb. Saying the lawyers, that Steve Greenberg had to come out and clean that up and say, no, my client had not, saying something about that's a fake shit, whatever. Like, yeah, they could have probably been the ones who did that fake shit. They probably was. So R. Kelly's father wasn't even dead. That's what Bruce said. That his father is alive. Probably very elderly and probably could be ill and everything, but he's alive. I'm glad y'all got this information coming to me because I'm tired of these desperate lies what they're doing. And I'm just trying to put it out there to shut it down. Stop people from watching them, people listening to them. Go away. Go away because your gig is up. Your gig is up. I try to reason with you. I try to, benefit of the doubt, at least trying to make it seem that you are Kelly's, at least that you are Kelly's Christian sisters. But y'all went on and now has spoken and went on a platform to interview to say y'all are Kelly sisters, to get an interview on a platform saying y'all are Kelly sisters. That wasn't cool at all to his supporters, especially the ones who are trying to fight for him and being honest. Robert's father's last name is Kelly. So, do you think his last name may be Warren? What is his? I wish Bruce would tell us who his dad's last name is. Maybe that can help some. If Bruce gives us that information, one of his brothers can tell us who R. Kelly's father's last name is, at least give us the last name. So we could figure it out. Who they are. Who went on an interview and called R. Kelly a disgrace? In the interview. The woman. I remember watching Choke No Joke, and I remember watching it when he exposed Levi on Choke No Joke's platform. Wow, what happened to Choke No Joke platform? He's still around? He's still going riding for Robert, or he's in jail? What happened to him? You see people come for a minute and then they don't stay strong in the fight. They just get their money, get some channel build up, whatever they want to do, and then all of a sudden they gone. So where he at? Oh, the sisters went on the ice cream platform yesterday. They just not giving up, huh? When people already figured them out. Well, most of us have figured. Some of us has figured them out. I can't say everybody now. There's just some people that just would like to keep the lie going because they just like they dishonest people. If you dishonest in little, you dishonest in much. That's the way I'm saying it. Just like the Lord said, a little lie can go a long way. Just like how R. Kelly got in trouble because of a lie. And they're going to put R. Kelly still in trouble. They're going to keep R. Kelly in trouble with a lie. Yeah, it's about the money. And my channel has never been monetized. Never been monetized at all. I know I celebrated when I first was able to, get at least up to 500 subscribers. I celebrated here with my subscribers and thanking some of those who made this possible for me. And I know I seen you a lot around, even when I was doing my upload videos, you were coming on, you was giving me some help with my channel, and I appreciate each and every last one of you. Yes, I do. And that's why I want to sit here and tell you no lies. That's why I want to sit here and tell you no bullshit, because I'm not trying to be that desperate. I'm here to fight for Robert Sylvester Kelly, and that people that are out there that are true to him know that there are some true riders for Robert Sylvester Kelly who's really here in his best interest. We ain't lying to you. We ain't taking your money. We ain't asking you to give us money or do anything to support this. Anybody coming on here to ask for anything, got a ban across there with a cash app, whatever like that, I'm very side-eyeing you, because you are not in this for no real justice. You should have a full-time job or a part-time job, or having some extra money income coming in, have a little job on the side doing your business or whatever you may do, and support your own channel. Okay? Yes, he's still doing different. Yeah, because the R. Kelly thing now, he wasn't in it from the home anyway. He was always looking for build up a channel, get money, and all this other stuff in any way he can, and that he is kind of connected to the music industry. People will believe him and say, yeah, it's really for R. Kelly. He's rocking for him. Yeah, he's going off and he's doing, yeah. I already gave it to him. I said, look, if you in this ride for Robert Sylvester Kelly, don't give up. Don't give up the fight. To stay in there, stay in the fight, whatever. Where he at now, he going. R. Kelly got 30 yards, and done. I'm gone. I'm out of here. No, you're supposed to still be fighting, because you know that what they did, as far as what they put him in jail for and the way they did it, wasn't right. You still should be fighting for him. Ride this thing all the way through. If you was really rocking for Robert Sylvester Kelly. Oh, I got to think now. You got to think about you. Well, you should have thought about yourself before you even put your mouth on this shit. Okay? You should have thought about it. You see some just mind their business and just do their commentary on what they've been doing. They didn't get themselves into this shit. They might have spoke a little bit about R. Kelly. They didn't deceive his. They just talked about their own feelings against what they felt was right about what happened, and they moved on and stay in the fight. You went and brought letters on your platform, reading that Art wrote you, and everybody all emotional. I didn't listen to their letters. I never listened to them because I didn't believe them goddamn letters was from R. Kelly. I just didn't believe them. Because if his attorney wasn't saying nothing about anything, I wasn't buying it. Especially information like that. I wasn't buying it. Okay? I wasn't buying it. But I'm going to say like this. If R. Kelly lose and they get away with this shit, I believe they coming for some more. And they're going to get away with it. And I'm just going to say it's going to be more. They could just put any goddamn lie on you and people lock you up and just be done with you. Give you a 30-year sentence or a life sentence or whatever it is, and just be done with you if you're not going to fight for what's right. So you can go ahead and go on with your happy life and feel that you're happy, because if you was called to do and be a part of this, and you came to be a part of it, and you came to steal and to rob and to lie or whatever, you will be held by his law, God's law, by God's punishment to your butt. Okay? I'm fighting because I got family members out. Yes, I do. And some that are pretty much rich and famous. Okay? Not rich and famous, but I'm just saying they live wealthy. They do well. Males as well as females. You know what I'm saying? Males as well as females. So I ain't out here to fuck with nobody's life. And I ain't out here to jump on no bandwagon to see nobody punished unjustly. Okay? I'm not going to do that, because that stuff will come and visit you. That stuff will come back at you. Karma will come. God is watching in every last one of us, and He know each and every on His time what He gonna do. They gave him Don did that. Let me tell you something. Before this is the thing I say about Don. All these people came out of the woodworks and they was there to support R. Kelly. These people should have had platforms out there already when all the shit was going on, when those savages went over there and did an interview in the media and said R. Kelly had a daughter holding her in that house and all this stuff and how they took their daughter. That's the time that those platforms of these real, supposedly, people that said they love Kelly and they know they didn't want to see him go to jail. They said this is wrong and this is the government him up and da 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 da. And these witnesses, these people were lying. Those people should have been since 2016 here on YouTube bringing this to people's attention. They should have been. They shouldn't have just like waited until it all happened. And especially after knowing they was doing a document on his life and everything, that's when they should have shut that damn document down. So I don't trust none of them either. If they going down for whatever they did, the government don't use them up for whatever purpose he had to use their ass for. And he just trying to just like now away, put them quietly away somewhere. Because all these people that said they would have close relationships with him and know he was innocent for whatever that happened, should have had his back right then and there. They should have been right here on motherfucking YouTube, social media, because social media was here, and they could have started fighting against the injustice being done to Robert Kelly then. They could have been his voice then, say, look, man, they need to leave that shit alone. They need to stop coming at you with that. They need to stop coming for R. Kelly for this, that, and the other. They trying to build up a case against him in 30 years, and not saying they knew it was going to be 30 years, but they just trying to get him. They should have bring awareness to all the R. Kelly supporters and fans and stuff. Talking about the music, but they should have been more into what was going on with the law, and they should have been paying attention and bringing awareness there. So I don't fucking buy that shit with Don Russell being his manager, and if he got arrested and his ass went, they found him guilty. They just trying to shut him down because they just trying to shut him up and get him out of the way now because they don't got R. Kelly and they already sentenced him to 30 years, so they don't need fucking Don Russell no more. Okay. No, Ashley, don't keep me laughing. Oh, I gotta read this one out loud so people can hear this one. Levi made his family. His family came forward on Sheena Speaks and exposed Levi, saying he's the nephew of the guy Levi who died from four tops. Levi is. Oh God, Jesus! Y'all gotta forgive me. Some things just tickle me. Exposed Levi, saying he's the nephew of the guy Levi who died from four times. Can you pass this part? For 4 times. Levi is on and oh God, yeah, oh Lord, oh God, I'm laughing. This tickles me. He's on crack and lived in someone's basement with no teeth. Oh my God. Oh my God. His family Levi family has nothing to do with it. Oh my God. He living in the basement with no teeth. And he's on crack. You see how people can pick up things? They could just get on a platform and you get up there lying that you saying you know somebody, and now somebody's sitting on somebody's platform some shit about you that you live in your somebody basement with no teeth and you on crack and you related to some ops guy. And oh my God. You see how you go out and you spread lies, you lie that you know this person and you family members to this person. Now somebody gonna sat on somebody's platform said they Levi and said they Levi's family. And gave him smeared his character, put him out there and said he is a crackhead with no teeth and he living in the basement. Oh, thank you, Irish Soul, for yeah, they said because he saw his fool, because he did the same thing. He deceived a lot of people. He deceived me. Because I really thought he was a relative of R. Kelly, because something about his voice sounded a little bit like R. Kelly, and being that he had sitting in the picture in the beginning when I saw him in that kitchen, and he had some liquor, and he was sitting there, and he was talking about the surviving R. Kelly people, and he called them all. He called them these, and he came for Jada Pinkett, and he came for a few more people that was gonna get this, and they gonna get this, and they gonna get that, and he came back and said he was a minister. He was a man of God. He actually sent Levi this nice lengthy email about expressing my pain for what R. Kelly was going through, and he never responded. So I should have right there should have been a red flag that he wasn't related to R. Kelly, because I really went deep with this letter in the Bible of characters in the Bible. Job's not was it Job or was it Joseph? I'm looking more at Joseph more than I'm looking more at Job in a way in the Bible. I'm saying because Joseph's brothers lied on him. I mean, not lied on him. I'm sorry. Oh God, I'm getting my story messed up. Joseph's brothers sold him to Egypt. I mean, to the Egyptians. Okay, as a slave. And then came back and told the father that he was killed by some animal. And here's his tunic or whatever, the kind of robe he used to wear to show his royalty to the family or whatever. Well, if Tasha K says shit, because she getting in everybody government files and shit with a crooked ass person that worked for the whatever Bureau of Investigations who gave her R. Kelly's file. So I'm pretty sure she got into some shit with Levi's file just to vet these people, just to really find out who these people really are on YouTube saying they were related to R. Kelly, even the fake ass sisters. She said some stuff about. Then she said stuff about the relationship about. She said about Dana J, because she said that man is gay. She said and she did all of that. And that's when I was rocking with Levi, when she was like, Levi? And then that's when, I mean, Levi at the time didn't really, him and Dana had some kind of falling out, because I don't know what the fucking falling out was about. But they were arguing. They had some beef in the past. Now they buddy. They so cold hoots with each other. They love each other as brothers on YouTube. Okay? Or this R. Kelly shit, they the type, they brothers. They rekindle or reconcile their brotherhood or whatever the hell it is. Yeah, that's all I say. That's the way I look at Levi. He used to get on here. He used to talk about he being at some restaurants, he inside restaurants, and never showed his face to the camera in the beginning. Now he shows himself. Well, at least he does that now. You know what I'm saying? Levi did. God, it's a process with God, I guess. It's a process. He gonna eventually come with the truth. But now he say he writing letters to the government. He writing letters, but he did some things he was on point about, like with this Dr. Rogers shit. He's on point with that shit right now. Even though he doing his crooked shit, but at least he calling her shit out. Yep. That's what I'm saying. Like when I see you showing up um for your family member, certain rally events to be out there for him to speak on his character, something just ain't right about you. Now, at least I could say the sisters, they were out there. They participated in the rallies. They got to the rallies, um, the hearings, court dates, everything. I could say that about them and their character. So that right there, they got some points with me on, because at least they so adamant that they are Kelly's sisters that they are going to care what the public say about them. They still gonna be at his trials. They still gonna be at rallies for him and protests for him and everything else like that. But I ain't never seen none of them write no damn article or put nothing out there like some of us other supporters, some of the supporters are doing now. I didn't see them advocate or do any in their advocacy. I'm sorry, in their advocacy, whatever, in their fake lying stories of being family members. They should be the ones who should have been asking people to do the freaking billboard. They should have been the one sponsoring that. They should have been the one getting banners and everything else like that for the protest. All they're doing is talking and making themselves looks good and being in the cameras and all that other shit. But I haven't seen them advocate. They advocacy or whatever. We need banners. We need this. We need that. Sharon Wimbush is saying all that shit. She knows she ain't no real. What the hell she doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm still that woman is government. I think she's working for the prosecutors and stuff, and she just got to be here to make it seem like she's trying to set shit up, to make it good. Because I seen so many people that was supporting her, that was behind her, what she said for them to do, and they did it. She dragged their ass all up and down the streets in YouTube. Called the monkeys and made monkey videos of them, and made them look stupid and made them look retarded and made them look crazy. And nobody know who she is. Nobody seen her ever make a public appearance herself. So I can't really go on these people. These people are playing on you. And she don't work with the legal team. Yeah, I just understand people actually follow people that do this stuff. Like, you mean to tell me that and then you saying you are R. Kelly supporter, but you say free R. Kelly, but you shit Wimbush is on her videos and in her videos or whatever. Like, I mean, on her channel, on her platform and everything, going on some free R. Kelly and saying, yeah, Sharon. And I was there too in the beginning because I was so like going through like there's some hope for R. Kelly. Or is somebody out there helping him? Is somebody caring? Has anybody ever been around him that knows he's not done it? That's right. They want the money, Ashley. You are so 100%. And they didn't even write a character letter. They ain't even the ones giving us directives to say, we are these family members. We want him free. We want letters, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30 letters, 30 letters. They not saying that. They not saying let's do no billboards. Not trying to set up no interview to defend R. Kelly's character. Even when, what's his name? That judge, I used to do it. Him and I was a fan of his, but after he started talking shit about R. Kelly, I just like fuck him. I didn't want to hear nothing more that man got to say anymore. He sounded real bitter and angry. What you call a retired judge? He just sounds fucked up. Okay, I don't even go on platforms where he talk on anymore. After that shit he did on Sylvia's when he was acting like he was just nasty. Okay, he became a nasty person. Some reason I don't know, because when he was he did what he had to do on that TV show he had. Maybe some shit happened with him, and he just want to keep his shit quiet. So to keep his shit quiet, so his shit don't get exposed, he has to attack R. Kelly's character. He said he'd been married 2 times. He don't never seem to keep these women. So something ain't right about him. You've been married that many times, you can't keep no woman. Something ain't right. Yeah, these women are desperate. Sharon Wincap didn't write a letter either. Yeah, where's the fuck her? Yeah, where's her letter at? Why don't she get on there, show her face, open up her book, her letters, and read it out to us what she wrote. So then we could say, okay, she's being a real writer for her friend, supposedly her friend, that her ex-employer, who she felt really don't deserve this type of injustice, and she could speak on his good character. Why isn't she showing who the fuck she is? That's my thing. But she's giving her all this information and telling you all these things you need to do, and then trying to cover. I ain't giving nobody no directives. And Jennifer, she did say Jennifer is okay with it. I heard the shit. Okay. Oh, the push the music. Like maybe they the ones who've been getting his music out there and doing all this other stuff, and they trying to line scheme. But it's all gonna come in Chicago this month coming in August. We gonna hear some more bullshit and shit gonna come popping out of all kind of places. Wait, wait. Let me read this one. They said R. Kelly rented an apartment in Detroit. He was a security guard. Robert asked him to join his security team. They will be gone like 6 months. He said no. Wait, Tracy, I'm not. R. Kelly, who said R. Kelly rented an apartment in Detroit and he was a security guard? And now, what if one of those letters are hostile and angry and mean to R. Kelly? Like people right now is not really happy about the sentencing of R. Kelly, and some disgruntled fan or some angry fan that she's putting that information to tell people to write letters to the judge and cuss the judge out. And not saying she said to cuss the judge out. Listen to me carefully. Not saying that Sharon said she told you to write these letters, knowing right now you're going to play on your emotions. And you might just get a little frustrated and write some bad stuff and say ugly things to the judge and curse the judge out and threats to the judge. And then guess what? Who is going to go on? R. Kelly. You see what I'm saying? You get my point? Telling people to write 30 letters, 30 this, 30 days, 30 whatever for R. Kelly. What people are frustrated, people are angry, and when people get frustrated and when people get angry, they can write some crazy stuff. We see it here on YouTube. We seen some of the nasty, vile stuff people wrote on YouTube. What makes you think they're gonna write a nice, kind letter to judge to, when their heart is angry and they mad and don't know the Lord. Some of them don't even know, don't have no connection or anything, no spirituality or anything of if godliness, and they're gonna write a letter to the judge. She didn't say be diligent, make sure that you're mentally, mental state of mind when you write your words, craft your words kindly and nicely. She ain't put that out there. Write 30 letters, 30 weeks, 30, whatever the hell she put up there. I saw it going across the way. This fucking lady telling people. Then that's what I seen that Jennifer Bonjean, that somebody came and said Jennifer Bonjean said that she looks at things, but that's her job. She look at some things or whatever. And she also claimed that she never gave no directives to anyone to speak on her behalf, to, saying that she's speaking for her client. I'm here to fight for him in the right way, and we got to stand behind Jennifer and do it the right way. If we really here for R. Kelly, we're going to stand behind and fight for R. Kelly, and we're going to try to be on our best behavior, and we're going to let her lead, let her do the work as she's supposed to in that courtroom to fight for our client. And if you got to share something, you share it here, and if she come across it, maybe or maybe not, she can use that in her fight. But you don't need to be telling people to write no 30 letters to this, that, and the other to no judge about this thing when they already taken it to the Second Circuit Court. Where are they going to try to fight an appeal? They fought to get the appeal. I don't know if it was approved. Anybody can put that in there. Please put it in there. There's so much going on. I can't keep up with everything. Let her send her own damn letters, because we don't even know if her ass is Sharon Wimbush. That's what I'm saying. Telling people to do all of this shit when he is ready to try to file, when he's filing for his appeal. You don't, it's just certain things you just don't. If you have the best interest for somebody who's fighting for their freedom right now and their rights, you wouldn't put nothing out there. You be like, let's stay calm, y'all, and we gonna continue to do whatever content we have to do to make sure you do it in an intelligent way. Make sure you talk and with helping R. Kelly use the best clean language that you can possibly clean, keep your content clean on his name, whatever. Somebody that really has the best interest of R. Kelly, that said they worked with this man all these years, worked with him before, and they close to him, and he spoke with him on the phone. R. Kelly, and then that's what she said. She spoke with R. Kelly. That's what Jennifer was pointing out about the directives. She spoke to R. Kelly. R. Kelly didn't speak to her because she already told her client not to speak to anyone and to keep quiet. I go back to watch the interview. I say, when you gonna speak? No, he's not gonna speak because I told him not to speak. He wanted to speak, but I told him not. That wouldn't be. I asked him not to speak. How the hell you spoke to R. Kelly on some phone call? Tell me that. And this was coming from Jennifer, just like the sisters that R. Kelly cleared and that Jennifer cleared up. He only got one sister. So y'all can keep following these people. He ain't say nothing that we have somebody on YouTube who's working with the family and making sure they protecting the family, whatever in this family right now, that's when Dr. Rogers comes. You right about that, Ashley. Word on the street, R. Kelly blocked Wing because she was sending 100 letters a day begging to be his legal team. And Bruce said he hadn't seen this lady who worked for his brother 25 years. She's been on here exploiting his family, telling you to send money for the family to come to be there they need money for hotels, they need money for transportation, car rentals, and they need money for this food and all this stuff she telling them to send money to do to help R. Kelly's family, exploiting these people all over the place. If Bruce need to get on YouTube or whatever, he could go to somebody's platform and speak for himself on a platform. If he got to go to, he's seen the, talk to Just Jazz, he could go to her platform and speak for himself that he needs support and help to get to be there to his brother fight. But the last fight he had, they locked Bruce ass up. They didn't want Bruce out there, so they locked his ass up on whatever the hell they locked up on. Probably was nothing, just so he wouldn't be there for his brother's trial. That's how fucked up and dirty these people fight. And when the surviving R. Kelly shit was going on, they made sure Bruce ass was in jail so they could interview him right there in jail. Like, R. Kelly is on his way to join you. They had both of them in jail, just so he wouldn't have no family to support him out there. Yeah. So she lying and telling y'all she gonna be some kind of witness. She's in some witness to support her, because she probably was one of the fucking jurors that put in there that he should get 9 counts of RICO. She probably was sitting. They never gave you who the jurors were. She could have been one of the fucking jurors. But y'all sitting up there. Why they had to have everything so closed, the jurors? Nobody got to see who the jurors was. And they kept them private and everything. Not because of COVID, right? They're going to use COVID like everybody else used goddamn COVID. But they're going to use that, right? Oh, well, we couldn't have people seen and we had to protect the jurors and all this other stuff. Whatever the hell they is talking about. Nobody got to see who the fuck. They kept the shit off the TV. They didn't show cartoon drawings and shit. They kept the trial only with cartoons in it. The droids didn't even playing games, making it look more nasty old, this just shows you how the government felt upper hand, and they don't get R. Kelly, and they go this continue to prejudice the public and lie to the public and say that is this. They didn't do this shit to Jeffrey Dahmer. They didn't do it to what's the pervert, whatever his name's supposed to be, pervert, Harvey Weinstein. They doing this shit to R. Kelly, and they do it to us because they mocking us and they making fun of us and they calling us. Whatever they doing to R. Kelly, they calling us in a hole. Everybody, whether you support him or not, this is how they treat your people. Exactly. She knows so much about celebrity and she works so closely with R. Kelly and everything. Why didn't she ever interview some of these damn celebrities that she know to be on her platform, talk that how she know them, and to give a description? You know what I'm saying? Like the people like Kanye. She says she Donda, Kanye's mother, and all this other shit. And she works so close with Donda and all this stuff. Why wasn't Kanye on her motherfucking platform? Okay. Ask me that. All the people who say she worked with and all the families that she worked with, where are these people on Tamara Bush platform? Where have she ever did a platform with anybody interviewed on her platform that she know these high so-called rich people and everything else? It didn't even have to be a discussion about R. Kelly. It could have been about a discussion about how to just verify who she fuck is, who the fuck she is. Yeah. And then she's saying she claiming she know these people, Kanye, and who else? Who else the other celebrities she knows? She just know a whole lot of high certificate and calling us broke ass people and calling us broke and ignorant and poor and uneducated or whatever the fuck he's saying. But she up here knowing all these celebrities living a rich, great life. Or she ain't a bullshitter, okay? She's a bullshitter. And she knows how to her words very well. She know how to manipulate people very well. That's what the fuck she do. She's a lonely, sad woman living somewhere in, I don't know what the hell she living on the waterfront somewhere in the beach or on the beach somewhere or whatever. She probably inherited some money from some place. Maybe her family do got money. Who knows? Maybe they do for her to live luxurious and maybe she just inherited some money. Maybe she was some paid whore that her trick or whatever she had for many years, and she made an investment and made sure her life was okay because she played his whore for so many years. So he left her with some good money, okay, to take care of her for the rest of her life. So any kind of bullshit, anybody they want on. Exactly. None of these celebrities are sitting up on her. And Bruce we all know Bruce got habits. We already know that. And Bruce said hide it from us because he sat on Choke's platform. Even Choke was a, you know what I'm saying? Like, he believes she works with Barry Hankerson. Do Barry Hankerson got his memory? Why isn't Barry Hankerson? Since she knows all these celebrities and shit, why she didn't ever get Barry Hankerson or even Aaliyah's mother or anybody on her goddamn platform? She know all these damn people. She worked with these celebrity lifestyle people for so many years of helping them with eating raw and holistics, diets and stuff like that. She worked with the feds to bring all kind of bullshit around R. Kelly's fight against the justice and to fuck with his fuck with his support fans and keep shit going and messy and whatever, keep confusion going and shit. But God is bringing them open. Let me stop. God is exposing them all. Is that Dr. Rogers? She gonna be exposed. Y'all wait and see. Just wait for it, y'all. Just wait for it. They got the sisters. They exposed them. They got Levi lie, and he's been exposed, and who else? Who's next? Jennifer Bonjean. She see R. Kelly fight is hard because it's just so many people in it saying they this, they that, and they got the confusion going around of his support to keep the lies going. Because they're lying and saying they family members. Exactly. That's all she do is attack people. And where she be getting all this information behind people's life and everything to put it on social media, just saying shit. She can't talk shit about what Dabowski was doing because she do the same shit. She dragged Sylvia. She dragged Dr. Rogers. Hardly deserved it, but they probably women that deserved it. See, you know what? When I say people do wrong shit, eventually it will come back to you. When you really coming out here fighting and saying you somebody and you really not, because I tell you in a minute, I don't know R. Kelly. I don't. I'm just a fan. Was a fan because still a fan, but of his music. But R. Kelly has been locked up for the last 3 years, so he hasn't been doing anything but waiting and fighting these trials. So right now, I'm supporting him in his legal fight. Just putting out what I felt was wrongly done to him. I'm not sitting up here lying to you, telling you I'm a cousin, I'm a sister, um, whatever relative of his family. I'm just here being honest and bringing you the honest truth and sharing with you what I already know, what I saw here with the Sherry Winbush, the Dr. Rogers, the Levi for Kelly, and these people. I'm gonna go on these people. And then these informants and all these people that were planted in this support group so that they can bring the fights and the chaos and all the nonsense going on. And believe it or not, somehow or the other, they all kind of connected. They all connected. Oh, she getting ready to rat me out, so I'm gonna drag her through the YouTube streets. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. She sound like bad allergies. Yeah, she does sound very nasal, like she do a lot of. I hope not, because she a little too old to be doing coke. Cause coke, man, that shit will bust your heart. Just like crack, you do it for a certain amount of time, and you get older. And that woman got to be in her 60s by now, or close to getting to 60. So if she doing damn cocaine, then that coke will tear your ass up at that age. Most addicts would at least try to clean their shit up, at least by when they get like Bruce now doing that shit. Bruce better slow the fuck down. And I'm scared for Bruce, and I'm praying for Bruce. A hidden jury panel of agents. Yep. Yes, they are. Yes, they were. And she probably was one of them on the juror. Because remember, they sent them home after they not supposed to go home. So how could they be jurors and they going home on a case like on a fight in a trial like this? I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of crazy and weird to me, and how some of them was even picked to be even on the jury stand. I don't even think that was fair because everybody's surviving R. Kelly, and everybody just gonna believe what they gonna believe from there. You know what I'm saying? So his trial was already tried in the court of public opinion. So they already had it in their mind what they was gonna do with the 30 shit. They came with that 30 shit as a fucking joke, man. How the fuck you gonna give him 30 years? And Jennifer said it wasn't something we wasn't expecting. We knew he was gonna be sentenced, but 30 years we wasn't expecting that. 30 years is to me that's more than a life sentence. So what they was trying to say, they just trying to fucking play games. They playing. They full of shit, man. But we gonna still fight. We gonna do it with dignity and confidence. Okay. But y'all, I wish I could stay here more with you all, but I gotta go because I have to get ready because my husband be coming home soon. So I have to be ready for when he hits the door because he doesn't like me on these things. what I'm saying, Ashley. And we're going to pick up on this conversation again. So I'll keep you updated if anything else pops up. This is my second time coming on here this evening. I came on earlier when I got in from work and it was on my mind and I had to share it. Nice live, Casey. Enjoy your husband. Have a blessed night. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy him because he just literally like you need to slow down on that art. I'll talk to you about that later, but he just like got a little frustrated with it because he's just like seeing all the bullshit and he just like really feel bad for the man. He feel bad for R. Kelly. He really do. But he just don't want to be exposed on YouTube or be on YouTube with it or nothing like that because he feels I don't want to talk about it because if I go to the work job talking about it, it might get nasty up in there and I might have to have a job and just to keep himself safe. But he don't mind following up, listening to it. But he really don't like me. But I already put myself out here, so he said, "You just be careful." Blah 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 blah. So anyway, y'all, I love you guys. You all be blessed, be safe, and if God's willing, I may or may not be back with you real soon. Love you. Peace.